Hello guys and welcome to my channel. So I hope this video will work out because every time I tried to record myself it was a big fail. So I hope this will be okay. So what I wanted to say first of all, you asked me to do like a video about how to tap into past lives. And I really want to share this whole my journey, how I tapped into those frequencies, energies, and how I tried and I succeed to recognize these signs, this, I don't know, I guess, uh, messages and like clear images. I need to say like Reiki did like a half job for me. Whole my life I was really intuitive and I was speaking unconsciously the truth, but was not aware of it. So it started when I got initiated in August. It was 10th of August. I remember I went to July, but I missed I was late for initiation. So um, initiation. Oh my god, it's so weird to say this word. But you're used to me and my crazy brain. So what I wanted to say is, it started when I finished second Reiki. It was like a I saw the image of like people, and like I saw like chords where was the block of the chakras, and I experimented. I remember once I did like a Reiki when I was starting all of this. I did Reiki to one woman who had like spine issues, and I went there and I like saw a man in my mind, and I was like, okay, this is her father, and he passed away suddenly. And I heard the voice like, tell her. I'm like, no, I don't want to tell her because everyone would think like I'm crazy. And he was like, tell her you see me, like spread the message. And I was like, while doing like Reiki actually. Um, and so I said to her, like I like had like a courage to tell her, and I told her, and she was started crying, and it was really intense. So this was like my first like connection with those energies. And like I often see like souls who passed away suddenly, sadly, because of my placement in my natal chart. So I have like moon, and I have also Mars, and a lots of things in 8th house in Cancer. So I'm like really like a Cancer, like totally. I'm like a mix of Scorpion and Cancer, but my sun sign is actually Pisces. So I started to like be bold about the messages I'm getting. Almost every time I do a Reiki session for someone, I feel their past lives. Some of them, of course, uh, some of them like come to like a line, like one line or one sentence, or just like a one snap of the moment. I see like some things. So it started like that, but eventually during time, when I got skills and I started to recognize all these patterns, I was like, okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. And I was so like precise. A lot of people were shocked, like totally about that. So if you have those like voices, but not schizophrenia, I mean, I'm not sure if I have that, but it's so weird because I thought I was crazy. But when some people were like so shocked, yeah, 2 months ago or a month ago, I'm not sure, I went to see one doctor, um, and and I saw when I got into her apartment, I saw like a like her aura was orange, and I saw like one soul flying everywhere, and I was like, I need to tell her, but my mind was like, don't tell her, like don't be rude. You just got into her apartment, so like rest for a minute and then tell her. So I was like, have you lost someone recently? And she started crying, and she was like, my mom. It was so emotional. I started to cry. Oh my god, it was so weird. My recommendation is like listen to your voice, like listen step by step, like just listen, just observe. It will come eventually. It will. My eyes, I mean, I don't know what's going on with them. I didn't cry today. My tools were this, like this is my this helped me to enhance this whole thing, like my clairvoyance, something like that. Is this labradorite? It's like Reiki stone. It's for like healing. Look how he is pretty. He's amazing. So this, and also this is black tourmaline. It's for like my protection, and for like to be grounded. This is very important. And Moldavite, I talked about him all over again. It's little, it's really little, but it's really powerful. So when I got this little stone, everything went on another level. So that's really important. What else I wanted to talk with you? Yeah, I mean, if you are into astrology, this is for you. So now is that famous Venus retrograde in Gemini. Um, I did some posts about that. What I wanted to say is how to recognize a past life connection. So this is crucial. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, let's just keep listening to the video. So I have here and I also have like some exercise besides astrology. So I will put down below if you don't want to listen this part about astrology. So okay, first of all, just check where is your south node, and if you have a partner or some crush, you can like see what planet aspects or it's on south node. So this is very important. Usually there's a Venus, and when it's Venus, it's really like steamy, and like you have like a really huge, really huge desire to like be with that person, to like have a connection, to have a touch. There's possibility of feeling destroyed, or feeling like your heart can break if you are not with that person. But usually when you have south node connections who are really strong, and if it's like a bad aspect, it's not good to be like it's not good for long term. So it's really good for like if you want to enjoy yourself, like knowing where you're going, like it's really good. But if there's a really painful things, like it's really better to like just go from that relationship, or try to clear it, try to meditate, try to cut cords, everything I talked about recently. And like cutting cords you can do like with you can call archangel Michael for it. And of course you can ask Raphael, Zadkiel, any of the archangels. And what else I wanted to say, give me a minute. Yeah, cutting cord. You just imagine like you have like this like black thread, like a black, or it can be any color, on solar plexus, which is connected to the partner or someone who is toxic to you. On the other hand, on the other side. So you imagine like you're talking with that person, like tell the person what you mean, what you feel, how you feel about them, and you just listen. Like it's like a visualization. So imagine angel Michael on your right, and like he has like a sword of fire who cuts the cord. And if the cord is cut, it's done. Like I feel like you can try several times if you feel need for it, but I tried, like I did some these days that clearing cut like these cords. Okay, so what else? Yeah, when you have sun on south node, it means like sun person was like a father in our past life, or a husband, or like a authority, something like that, because then it's like a really ego thing, like really ego if it's aspected bad. But if it's aspected well, it can be like a good relationship from the past life. What else? Like Mercury is like a neighbor, or a brother, or Mars can be a brother, but it can be like really karmic thing. So if you see someone Mars, Saturn, Uranus, and something like that on your south node, run, just run. But Venus is really like, oh, this is love, this is past life connection, but it's really like, you never know. Maybe it's like some soulmate from the past life. You need to learn a lesson or to help each other and then split. When it comes to twin flames, is different. So twin flames is usually like north node connections and really good aspected. What else I wanted to say? This is like a specific video for like another time, so I will try to just put here like small notes. My cat is trying to jump and get into a room. And okay, so this is the third part. So third part is, I did this yesterday. I write everything. So this is called, I don't know in English, in Serbian it would be like 7 mirrors of ancient Essenes. I don't know, the Essen? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Okay, so so this is like these mirrors, like there's 7 mirrors, and every mirror is specific, and it can be shown to us where we can fix some things. So first mirror is first mirror reflects. I'm just translating from Serbian. First mirror, okay, reflects what we feel in specific moment. So this is the most common mirrors in our everyday life. And when we see someone who is acting some kind of way, it mirrors how we feel inside. Okay, this is the first mirror. Okay, second mirror is the mirror of what we, what's the word for it? Not justice, no, not, it's not justice, I forgot the word.